Welcome back to Music Awesomeness and Stuff with Ms. G. I'm going to talk about enharmonic spellings in this video. So, what are enharmonic spellings? Well, the basic definition is an enharmonic spelling is two ways to spell the same pitch. Now, what does that mean? When I'm talking about spelling notes, I'm talking about the note letter. So, for example, is the note an A, B, C, D, E, F, or G? And when I'm talking about the same pitch, I'm talking about the same sounding note. Now, if that's confusing, don't worry about it. Let's look at it in the terms of a piano and in terms of a staff. When we start looking at enharmonic spellings, I always think that it is easiest to consider it in the context of a piano. And mostly that I find it helpful is because you can visualize how the notes are laid out. So this is a little bit of a picture of a piano. You're going to see the white keys are on the bottom and they go in order C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and on forever. And then you'll notice that on the top, the black keys are in patterns. So it's 2 black keys, skip 1, 3 black keys, skip 1, 2 black keys, skip, 3 black keys, skip. So we all know that a flat lowers a note by a half step, or lowers the pitch of a note by a half step. So if I have a D and I want to lower the pitch by a half step, all I have to do is go to the left on the keyboard by 1 key. So D, D flat. Just like the same up here. So for example, if I have an A and I want an A flat, all I have to do is lower the pitch by a half step or go to the left 1 key. So here is my A, this is my A flat. Inversely, just like a flat lowers the pitch by a half step, a sharp is going to raise the pitch by a half step. So going back to my D, if I have a D, if I want to go to D sharp, I'm going to go raise the pitch by a half step or go to the right 1 key on the keyboard, and this would be my D sharp. Back to my A, if I have an A and I want to go to an A sharp, I'm going to go to the right 1 key to find my A sharp. You'll notice that all of these black keys are pairs of enharmonic spellings, and all of them are pairs of sharp and flat enharmonic spellings. So, for example, C sharp is the same note or the same pitch as D flat. D sharp is the same note as E flat. F sharp is the same as G flat. G sharp is the same as A flat. And A sharp is the same as B flat. And then this continues on the pattern. So there are 5 sets of flat and sharp enharmonic key pairings. Now, if we take a look at this on a staff, it's going to look like an enharmonic spelling, meaning that they are spelled or notated or written on the staff in 2 different lines. So this is on the F line and this is on the G line. But they sound the same. They are the same pitch. That's why we call them different spellings. Same thing, G sharp is an enharmonic spelling for A flat. They're the same note. A sharp is the same as B flat. C sharp, D flat are enharmonic spellings. And lastly, D sharp and E flat are enharmonic spellings. So these are the 5 sets of enharmonic spellings that have flat and sharp pairs. So you'll notice one of them sharp, one of them's flat, sharp, flat, sharp, flat. Now, there are a couple that do not work like that. You will notice that between your E and your F and your B and your C, there is no black key. So what that means is that an E, you can still have an E sharp, but if I'm going to go E sharp, I have to go to the right 1 key. So an E sharp is going to be an F natural. Inversely, if I have an F flat, I'm going to have to go to the left 1 key, and F flat is the same as E natural. Okay, so E natural is an enharmonic spelling for F flat, and E sharp is an enharmonic spelling for F natural. That's going to work the same up here. So C flat is an enharmonic spelling for B natural because I don't have a black key right here, so I still have to go to the left 1 key. And same thing, C is an enharmonic spelling for B sharp, because it's the key just to the right of B. So if I look at these on a staff, these pairs are not going to be sharp and flat pairs like the other 5. They're going to be sharp natural pairs and flat natural pairs. So what you'll see is that we have a B sharp notated on this line and a C natural notated on this space. These two are enharmonic spellings. They're the same note. Same thing, C flat is the same thing or same pitch as B natural. E sharp is an enharmonic spelling for F natural, and F flat is an enharmonic spelling for E natural. So hopefully that did a better job of explaining what it means when we say an enharmonic spelling are 2 different ways to spell the same pitch. So another way to think about it, or hear it, is that an A sharp sounds like this, whereas a B flat sounds like this. They're the exact same pitch, they sound the same, bum. However, one is spelled as an A sharp and one is spelled as a B flat. So you might ask me, hey Miss G, why is it that I need to learn my enharmonic spellings? Well, when you're in the beginning stages of becoming a great musician, you're going to encounter music that is increasingly more difficult. And as that happens, you're probably going to encounter notes that you might not be familiar with yet. Why it's important is that if you encounter, for example, a D sharp in your music, you might think to yourself, well, I don't know that note yet. However, if you learn your enharmonic spellings, you can think to yourself, well, a D sharp is an enharmonic spelling or the same note as an E flat. I already know that fingering, therefore I already know how to play that note. The more you get used to memorizing and internalizing your enharmonic spellings, it's going to help you become a better music reader and therefore a better musician. Thanks for watching. Hope this video helped, and we will see you next time.